Anyway, where are we at? Story mode. Continue. We're on... The game has a number of chapters, but a lot of them are optional. I think we're on like chapter... Yeah, we're gonna be on chapter 8. And I think it's only gonna go up to like 12, maybe. Something like that. I did check... What's-his-face's VOD, the other guy who's doing an Xbox challenge, because it turns out he also played this. And I've already forgotten what chapter the last one was, but I think it might have been 12. Is it 14? I hope it's not 14, because then we're going to be here all day. There's no way it's 14. Well, the people knew that it was time to vote for something kind of boring. So for those who need a reminder of what's happening in the plot, we have arrived at the Cliff of Scopulus, which is the way to get up to the sort of upper crust of this planet. We got to get up there because that's where the Imperial capital is, so that we can participate in the music contest. Right now, they're just... Yeah, you can't see the summit from down here. There's a huge cliff, so the whole continent is like divided in half. They're probably gonna do like everyone in the upper continent is rich. It's one of those things. Combining what Kokona said and the information I had gathered up till this point, I was told that there was a rock staircase somewhere around here. So we're gonna have to solve the riddles of the Sphinx here. I'm sure running the riddles through a translator won't ruin them at all. There's a place that looks like it over there. That must be it. Scopulus. The great cliff that separated the land of wind from the earth above and the earth below was so large that it could not be covered. What? Yeah, whatever. He can't see the whole cliff. Translation is bad. And the rock staircase that had been carved out of the cliff looked rather unsteady. 8th stage. We are on the 8th stage, Jeppo, out of Safety insists 14, but I have a hard time buying that. She's probably right, but I'm just in denial about it. Let's see. Layout corns. Anime. There he is. Angelic corn cert. Oh, did you change it for the link? Oh god, yeah, the eyes are bigger. The bigger eyes for the Angelic concert style. I kind of got used to it, but it is that, like super deformed, aggressively ugly 90s style, right? Where they just have, like, eyes that take up half their face and their head is a weird shape. It's actually quite a big staircase. But they're just talking about climbing the stairs. All you who are interested should abandon hope. All you need is intelligence, physical strength, and luck. I have none of those things. Well, if we just keep climbing, we'll understand, right? Since we've come this far, the only way to get to the land above is to climb up from here. Yep, they're climbing the stairs. They're tired from climbing the stairs. We're almost at the square. No. I think those have no gameplay. I think those are just pure VN. She can't get through the door. The Japanese games that aren't on the list that I'd be most likely to add to the list are like Magatama, and there's one where you fly a plane that I forget the name of. There's like a cheapo Ace Combat. After that, it's like I would play the Bistro games if it were at all possible for me to do that. Yeah, is that the full title of the game? But yes, that one. My name is the Sphinx Gate. Call me the Blue Sphinx. You cannot go any further unless you answer my question correctly. Yeah, the butler answered the first quiz, and then left. He said that the quiz is only meaningful if you answer it by yourself, and that it's also a life experience or something. Seriously. Yep, cool. He confirms that if one of us answers, he'll let all three of us through. Or no, that he'll only let Kowzi and Safi through. Krinon is gonna have to always answer it herself. So if Krinon answers first and gets the answer right, the rest of us will be given a different quiz. Alright, he's giving us the quiz now. Two close sisters decided to buy some fruit at the market for their fruit-loving father, who is returning home from work for the first time in a while to eat after dinner. The sisters enjoyed it very much, but their father would not eat it. So what is the fruit? Papaya? What? The top one is papaya. This one says En Ringo. Apparently. Ringo means apple, but En Ringo. And this says... I don't know what this says. I think it's this. I think this is a pun. Nope. It was the bottom one, wasn't it? Melon? No. Was it papaya? Oh, now he's giving us a different question. No, he's giving us the same question again. Well, is it papaya? The bottom one, the translator just says momona. What is that? I mean, a papaya is clearly a fruit. Like, what? Why is it papaya? I genuinely don't know. Is he gonna tell me why that's correct? No, he's not. This is definitely some kind of thing. I have no idea. Why would he not eat a papaya? It has to be some kind of thing that's not coming through in the auto translation. I was looking into it, by the way. It turns out that, like, the files for this game are very accessible. They were in a compression format, but there was already a tool online to decompress it because it was a format used in a bunch of games. And then it turns out that like the script for this game, like all of the text in the game and like all of the song data and all that is just stored in .txt files, or it's like pretty easy to understand what's going on in there. So I'm just saying, if anyone out there wants like a good programming project or like knows how to speak Japanese, Angelic Concert English Patch would be super easy. Yep, so we're at the next one. He is the Yellow Sphinx. I don't know if the bass corn is in there anywhere. She doesn't want to do the quiz. Okay. A nobleman floated a... What? What does that mean? A nobleman floated a swim bladder in a swimming pool and was about to eat shaved ice from it. What is a swim bladder? Suddenly a gust of wind blew in and accidentally dropped the shaved ice into the pool. What happened to the water level in the pool? Oh boy, this is one of those questions. It went up, it went down, it doesn't change. I mean, if it was already floating in the pool, it was on top of a little platform probably before going into the pool, but like, I'm pretty sure this is like a, you know, what's his face? This is one of those old Greek guy things, or like a Bernoulli thing or something. Water is displaced equal to... I'm gonna say it doesn't change. Yeah, there we go. Easy Sphinx. Well, upscaled, I mean, you can remove the background in about 1 second. You just... Like here, I can post it for you in Discord right now if you want. If you need it for something, but it does take maybe 0 seconds. I have posted it. Surely the green one's gonna make me sing a song, right? The Green Sphinx. He's mad that we already know his name. Alright. Yeah, they're talking about stuff that's not related to the Sphinx. They seem really uninvested in answering the riddles. They're like, I'm tired, can we solve this one later? I'm hungry, let's sit down and eat lunch first. The Green Sphinx is judging us for not being a little bit more energetic about this. Yeah, they ate lunch instead of answering the Sphinx's puzzle. Now she wants to take a nap. Green Sphinx, can we start the quiz now? What? Oh my god. What the fuck? In the cooking... What the fuck? This is some kind of Japanese thing. SA means sugar and SU means vinegar. So what does she and so... Wait. Yeah, sa means sugar and su means vinegar. So what does she and so mean? Answer in order. In the sashi su say so. What the fuck? What is that? What do you think she and so mean? Soy sauce and salt? No, we already know that salt is sa, right? I'm gonna say... The options are soy sauce and salt, but there's like something in parentheses that's not translating for some reason. And maybe it's just this. No, of course it's not that. We already got told that salt meant something else. Yeah, in the cooking sashi su say so. Sa means sugar and su. Oh, no, okay. We don't know what salt means. Sa is sugar and su is vinegar. So what are she and so? Salt and miso. Cool. That's what it is apparently. Yeah, by the way, sei is seiyu, which means soy sauce. Seiyu. I don't know. Alright, well there. How is this gonna lead to us singing? Were the gates just unrelated to anything? Is there no song in this stage? The gate is not letting her through. Oh, there is a fourth gate. I thought there were only 3. We're at the pink one now. The pink sphinx. My name is Pink Sphinx. And then he says a pun. Now they're making fun of him for being pink. It's just another question. A girl who loved flowers asked her experimental friend? Sure. Oh, asked her experimental friend to make her a magic propagation bottle so that she could quickly multiply some precious seeds. The hell? According to his friend, one seed in the magic flask will multiply into 2 after 1 hour, and by his calculations, the flask will be full in 24 hours. Okay, well, this is just powers of 2 then, right? The girl desperately wanted to multiply the seeds quickly, so she put 2 seeds into the flask. How many hours would it take for the flask to be full? Well, 23 hours. We're just going 1 step ahead. It wouldn't actually have the amount of time. Yeah. I thought they were gonna ask me to come up with that number, like 2 to the 24 or whatever, and I was like, oh Christ. Next is the last gate. There's gonna be a 5th gate. I really only thought there were 3 for some reason. I was so certain that there were 3 gates. First it was blue, then yellow, then green, then pink, so next it's... The only one left is probably red. Since it's red, maybe it's the leader of the gates. He is red. My name is Red Sphinx. Well done, young man. Oh, it was red after all. There are Stein's number of gates. That was like, I feel like nowadays, does anyone play the VN? The VN used to be very popular, but then they made an anime out of it. And now I only ever hear about the anime. I'd like to start with a quiz, but unfortunately this last gate is not a quiz. The final gate is one that only honest people can pass through. Only those with pure hearts and no lies can pass through. Oh, shit, I was trying to advance that and I skipped it. And if he finds out that you're dishonest, he'll kill you. Answer as seriously as you can, however, I cannot accept lies. Answer honestly from your heart. Got it. On behalf of all 3 of you, I'll ask you, Cowsy, to answer. The girl who you really like is the one on the right, Safi, or the one on the left, Krenon, of course. This is anime. I mean... Gee, hard question. Which one of these says... Yeah, Safi. Which one have we been traveling with for the entire game? And which one is like an annoying child? What? What? There was no justification for that in the text. She just showed up and then threw a kettle at you, and then some fireballs. Okay. Yep. The red jewel on his forehead broke. I wonder if he's dead. We've killed the Red Sphinx. So how is this going to lead to us singing a song then? None of the Sphinxes required singing. I thought for sure that one would. Oh, I see. Coconut here has killed the Red Sphinx. I was looking for a chance to wipe out the evil quiz spirits, the Sphinx clan. Big sis, I've avenged you. Did Coconut's sister pass away? Anyway, we're going through the gate, I guess. Is there just gonna be no song in this chapter? The vast land that spreads out before us is the land below that we've traveled through all this time. And now we're on the earth above. The royal capital is in the center of the earth. Let's make one more push to the royal capital. Let's continue to work hard together. I answered all the questions, but okay. Maybe the villain is gonna show up. Because they did tease there being a villain, like, a long time ago. Yeah, thus, Safi and I were able to safely climb up the Scopulus. Once we passed through the last gate, Krenon was no longer there. I'm sure she met up with Mr. Garrison and went on ahead. I wasn't able to finish answering Red Sphinx's question, though. Oh, I see, right before... To be honest, right now it's hard for me to decide which one I really like more. Safi or Krenon? Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? This is like the fakest love triangle. It's true that I like Safi. But do I really like her as a member of the opposite sex? Is it possible that I'm just thinking that because we're always together? And about Krenon, ever since the first time we met, I had definitely been curious about her. What? This is fake. Sometimes I find myself thinking about something a little girly, like having a fateful encounter with the person tied to me by a red thread of fate. Anyway, our journey in the land above is about to begin. With a strange mixture of excitement and anxiety, we took our first steps. Is that literally it? That was the whole chapter. There was no song. I kind of feel like I got scammed. Where's the song? We didn't have to sing to open one of the gates? Well, okay then. Now, what route should we take to get to the royal capital? What's the closest way to get there? From here, no matter what route you take, the distance to the royal capital is pretty much the same. You can just head to the town you want to stop by and you'll be fine. So you can pretty much just go anyway and it's fine. From here, it's Porto, the gateway to the land above, a city entered via the sky corridor. I thought Porto was down there somewhere. It'll either be there or Lux, a rural town rumored to have a beautiful lake bathed in the sunset. I'm really interested in the town that's the gateway to the upper land, and I'm also really drawn to the beautiful lake. Alright, so we have to choose. I'll leave my future decisions up to you, Cowsy. The success or failure of my trip is entirely up to you, so I look forward to it. Which town should we head to? Alright, oh, Porta is right there. I think Puerto is down there. Well, if we're trying to get to the capital, I mean, going right is clearly better. This just looks a little bit backwards. 1, 2, that'd be 1. Well, it's the same number of towns in the end, but we'll go this way. This looks more fun, probably. Wait, are they going up? Okay, no, yeah, for a second, it looked like they were going to the town that I didn't select. This looks like it's probably better. We finally arrived at the first town in the Upper Lands, Porto, which was larger than any we had seen so far. It was a town that made us feel like we were finally approaching the royal capital. A few days after arriving in Porto, Safi and I continued singing with a good feeling. Today is a dark day. Wait, what? Today is a dark day? I heard there was a mini competition on a special stage in Town Square that anyone could join. Why does that make today a dark day? Is that... Apparently that's what that says. 9th stage, leave the competition to me. Thank you very much. Entry number 8 was Noir Carrot. Okay. Next is Safi. Maybe? There aren't any high-level competitors right now, so I'll do well here and carry that momentum into the real competition. What if this is a short chapter where we just do a song and then move on? That's a naive idea. sure a lot of people around here know me, so please don't call my name too loudly for the sake of maintaining peace. Right, because she's like a former top idol who now disappeared and is in disguise, allegedly. So what you're saying is that it's a naive idea. That's right. Hey, Ketrub. Next up is entry number 11, Krenon. This is a strong enemy. Listen to Sweet Darlin'. Still as good as ever, Krenon, I guess. Just so you'd know how much Adam Sessler would trash it. I think Adam Sessler would completely lose it live on air. I think he would just blow up. You should think of this as a rehearsal for the actual competition. I thought I'd just be a casual participant, but that's no longer the case. You know. No. We'll get to a rhythm game section soon, I'm sure of it. I just remembered I have some urgent business to take care of. Alright, goodbye. I don't know. I mean, X-Play was on in 2005. Well, but Yakuza came out in the US in 2006. Surely X-Play was on in 2006. I forget. I watched it for a period of time, but I think it was 05. Probably. Might get to see the mysterious diva's secrets. Oh, so we're gonna leave the competition and follow Kokona, because she's up to something. A lot of people have uploaded segments onto YouTube. Let's not go. We can just choose to not follow her. Please be true. An X-Play review trashing Metroid Other M. I mean, that's accurate. Let's see. X-Play Yakuza PS2. They did review Yakuza. Apparently I've watched this video before. They did review Yakuza, and in the end, he gave it a 3 out of 5. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. 2006 PS2. I think the game is a 5 out of 5, and it's not even close. But that's because I'm a genius, and I just can tell these things. But I'll take a 3 out of 5 from X-Play. Yeah, Safi, there are things people don't want others to know about. Let's stop prying into her private life. But just waiting here is no fun. Is she gonna force me to do it? We still have some time before the show starts, so let's take a walk around the venue. No! No, I just wanted to get to the song. A small circular stage with a crystal ball and a pole. She's standing on the stage singing. The lyrics are in that crystal. The music seems to be automated from the stage. Unfortunately, it was 89 points. The latest magical device is karaoke. For 20 golda per song, you too can feel like a diva. They've invented karaoke. There's also a score function. If you get 90 points or more, you'll receive a small music box containing famous hit songs. If you get a perfect score, I'll give you 10,000 golda. Alright. Karaoke. The magic of the evolved music box. It's like a legal machine? What? Oh, it looks like a slot machine. With automatic playing, there might soon be no need for Cowsy. After all, live performance... Wait, okay. Well, live performance has a sense of unity that you can't get from automatic performances. It's okay, but it's nice that it's so easy to use. I have a competition coming up. Like a warm-up. Give me 20 golda. Alright, so she's gonna use the karaoke machine. It's not gonna include any of our usual songs. I'm singing Poetry Love. This is gonna be... because we play as Cowsy. It's the song from the music box, but can I sing it properly? Or can you sing it properly? They butcher Kiryu's name so hard. It's not that hard of a name. But it is Adam Sessler, so... Your game has Michael Madsen in it, it's going to suck. That's... But he gave Yakuza a 3. That doesn't mean it sucks. And also the game rules, it doesn't suck at all. Alright, what's her score? 99. Damn, just 1 point off the 100 to get the 20,000 Golda. Can't believe it. Since you got over 90 points, we'll give you a free copy of the hit song Music Box. Small box of sound. Cowsy, that machine is weird. That was definitely 100 points. I'm sure it was good, but why does it have to be 100? Don't be sad. After all, machines can't understand Safi's beautiful voice. The machine is probably set up to scam, you figure. If the reward is 20,000 Golda, you gotta put that on a rotational payout. What kind of songs are in that? It says, Happy Vacation on the Beach. It might be time to go. Should we go back? Yes. Alright, next up is entry number 13. What number are we? We're 14. So next is this kid. Oh, new character. This is... what? What is this name? Oh, this is Eleanor Malenkov. But it's not Eleanor, it's just Leonore. And she has this fucking haunted voice. What kind of song is this? My head hurts so much. Other people collapsed, clutching their heads. She's evil. I'm fine with it, but I can tell that song is weird. It's the singing voice. That girl isn't singing in her right mind either. I can't stand it anymore. I have to do something about the singing voice. This game has gotten increasingly fantastical as we've gone on. With the chapter in the haunted house and now this. Okay, are you okay, Cowsy? I'm gonna sing. Are you ready? Okay, so we're gonna defeat her evil singing with Safi's beautiful singing. A Safi song? Don't worry, we'll manage it. I'll start playing as soon as we get on stage. Alright, time to anti-evil song. Premonition. We'll see if I remember how to do this. It might take a second to get used to again. Wait, I don't get the reference. Riff on an old podcast thing. Huh. Oh god, yeah, the second the chords start coming, it's hopeless. There we go. Well, so far, most of the concert has just been this. A whole lot of down X, down, down X. Yeah, you really... It doesn't even tell you if you hit the note correctly. You could be pretty far off and it'll still accept it. So it's not a very good rhythm game, is it? Some footage of the PC version and it's like completely different. I was looking at the files for this game and it seemed like potentially if you play on PC, they use the entire keyboard, or at least the entire middle row of the keyboard is used. There are sequels. Apparently there are 3 games, at least, in the Angelic concert series, and the third one is on Steam and in English, but it costs $40. How easy is it to get into the files? It is very easy. You get the ISO. There's a program called XDVD Molitor. There's an easier version as well, but that allows you to extract files from XISO. Then you get, because an Xbox ISO is not the same as a regular ISO. You do need a special program to extract the files. But once you get the files out, then specifically the files for this game are all AFS files, which someone has already written a decompressor for. So then that allows you to extract all of the juicy bits out of the AFS. You can get it like song.txt and script.txt and stuff like that. Yeah, I think the issue is that on the Xbox ISO is like an Xbox file system. She's saying she's gonna sing one more song. Oh. In the end, the mini-contest ended in a fuss. It seemed like the events during the strange incident had been wiped from everyone else's memory. Yeah, that girl just disappeared. They didn't say what happened to her after we sang. Safi and I ignored the instructions and sang our hearts out on stage, so we ended up getting scolded by the competition staff later. What on earth was that girl's singing voice? Anyway, Safi and I left the first town and the land above behind. Okay, yeah, here's the villain that was teased like 2 hours ago. The experiment was a failure? I guess we'll need more... Wait. Okay, the experiment was a failure. If the materials had better qualities, they would be able to withstand Safi's power. Yes, we need materials with better magical qualities. And yes, the Xbox does have a built-in networking port. Just wait, Seraphy. I'll prepare some more just wait, Safi. I'll prepare some more interesting toys for you. This is Lucia, by the way. This is This is the evil wizard who cast the curse on that village where it was always night, and also the evil wizard who sold the resurrection book to the guy in the haunted house. Yeah, he really did say Seraphi, but I think he's talking about Safi. I think he's talking about Safi. Maybe her real name is Seraphi and she doesn't know that, and that's why her singing voice is so good, and that's gonna be like a reveal later. Not a dark hidden past, but like a reincarnation of a goddess type plot, you know? The town of Center. If you come this far, the royal capital is just around the corner. We arrived in Center the day before yesterday, and since then we'd been staying at a hotel as usual and singing in the streets during the day. Perhaps it's because the competition to be held in the royal capital is coming up soon, but there are many other people here besides us who have been singing on the streets. Everyone there was so talented that I put even more effort into my performance than usual. But yeah, the Xbox was a super, like, forward-looking console. Built-in hard drive, built-in networking. The Xbox is basically, like, cool as hell. It is good. And, like, the Dreamcast had built-in networking as well, but first of all, it was like a modem, so it sucked. And second of all, the PS2 didn't have it, and the GameCube didn't have it, so... And 4 controller ports, which, of course, the GameCube and the Dreamcast and the N64 had, but the PS2 still resisted that. Yep, we're winning over the crowd. Thank you for your hard work, Safi. Let's stop here for today. She wants to eat something. He wants to find something sweet, so we're going to a nearby sweet shop, except this guy shows up. What is it, Granny? You look tired. Here, I'll give you one of these apples. Don't eat it. Thank you, Grandma. Come on. Thank you so much. How much is it? I don't need money. I just listened to a great song. Well, I guess I can't really call it compensation. What? Okay, she eats the apple. It's very delicious. Are these apples from a neighboring country? Cowsy says, it's a little painful? What? It's so crunchy and delicious. What's wrong? Pull yourself together, Safi. Alright, so she's passed out or something. She's not here? What on earth is going on? Okay, Grandma left. Is she? Yup. Lucia disguise. At this rate, your powers will be completely sealed in about half a day. After that, I will slowly take your powers and make them mine. I'm looking forward to that time, Seraphi. Yeah. Safi is definitely Seraphi, and she doesn't know that she has magic powers. 10th stage, Safi can no longer sing. Something about this apple. First of all, take Safi to the inn and let her sleep. We'll talk later. That apple was the trickster. There was a very strong curse on that apple. Why did that old woman do that? Right now, I'm more interested in the curse that was placed on. What kind of curse in it? Is it? Something about Snow White. Well, they said it's a power-stealing curse. If an evil old woman were to give you an apple with a curse, it would definitely be one that makes you sleep for the rest of your life without ever waking up. We call this a coma. Like that. What on earth should I do? It's just like that fairy tale. A hot kiss from a prince. That's not gonna work. So the princess, who's asleep due to the witch's apple curse, wakes up with the prince's hot kiss. That's right. If Kowzi gives Safi a kiss, Safi will wake up. That's not what the curse is. It's kind of funny that, like, we hear from the main villain what the curse actually is, but the characters are clueless as to what the curse is and are just completely wrong. Even if you call it a kiss, it's a ceremony to pledge eternal love? What? This is helping people, so it doesn't matter. I guess so, but if I do that, Safi... Does Kowzi mean that it's okay for Safi to continue sleeping like this, or will he get someone else to do it? I understand. I'll do it. Yeah, and she's gonna wake up right at the last second. Oh no, that hasn't happened yet. I'm getting impatient. Hurry up and do it. It's not gonna work. Kokona-san, please look the other way. Yeah, she wakes up crazy. And she says PlayStation buttons. That voice line should have just been the, like from the commercial, the PlayStation. Yeah, that's her, that's just whatever she said was censored. Yeah, they're doing whatever now. Safi was cursed by an evil wizard. Oh, but Kokona removed the curse. So she's okay now, so please stay in bed a little longer. So I guess Kokona just removed the curse. Or at least got her to wake up. She probably still doesn't have her magic singing power. I'm guessing. Kokona-san, so you lifted the curse before I knew it. Thank you very much. I haven't removed the curse. In fact, the problem is what's to come. What I'm about to say is completely serious, so listen carefully. Are we about to get the lore? The curse on that apple makes you mute. In other words, you can't speak. The reason the reason she had fainted up until now was because of the shock of being hit by the powerful magic. The curse hasn't been lifted. In fact, in just half a day, it will be impossible to lift again. This continues, Safi will never be able to speak again. Reading between the lines a bit because the translation is getting all of the pronouns wrong. It keeps saying I will never be able to sing again, even though that's not what they're talking about. What should I do? Kokona-san, please tell me. How can I break the curse? To dispel such a powerful spell, would have to use a magical potion equal or superior to what? Hang on. Equal or superior to Panaceal? What? Panaceal agent. If we have that, we can break the curse. You can, but Panaceal is a very valuable magic potion. I don't think it's sold in this town, and even if you could compound it, it would be impossible. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. It would be impossible since the ingredients are special. So what should I do? I have some in stock when I get home, but even if I get back to Florelmos now, there's no way I'll make it in town. She lives in the town of Florelmos. I'll try to find some solution anyway, so don't give up. Just sit back. Can't just sit back and listen to that story. I'll try to find out if the Panaceal drug really exists. Yeah, Florelmos sounds like a Pokemon. Tempting to submit that to the Shoe Horse Draw a Pokemon challenge, and just, he'll be like, I've never heard of that Pokemon before, and then he'll draw Florelmos, and then at the end, it'll be like, there is no Florelmos. It's tempting. Let's start by searching all the magic stores in town. They don't have it. Panaceal. Panaceal medicine? Sir, there is no place that sells that medicine. Well, you might find it in the treasure vault of the castle in the royal capital. He said Kuso. Next stop is that store. This is the last store in town, and it's gone. Or it's not here, or whatever. Panaceal. Oh, you mean Panaceal? There's no way that's... Wait, what? Is there one? Just one bottle. It's a valuable drug, so we don't sell it to the public. Please give it to me. I really need that medicine. It's expensive. It was the savings that I intended to use to buy Safi a dress for the competition. At this point, there's no other way. 10,000 golda. Oh, we've only got 8,500 golda. $89.25 golda. You can't give me 10,000, then go home. Dude, this guy, you know. Sorry, Cowsy. I don't take credit. Come back when you're a little, richer. I'll definitely bring the missing amount later, so please. You're a traveler, right? When would that be? If you're still from this town, then that's one thing, but I can't trust someone like you. Someone I don't even know where you're from. I've been fooled by nice-looking guys like you so many times before. I've had enough. Get out of here. You won't sell us the Panaceal. If I had a bit more money. Without Safi, I can't make any money. Oh, we're gonna have to sing with Krenon to make the money. Please, Krenon, lend me some money. Unfortunately, that is not possible. You guys are my rivals. You're my enemies in the competition. There's no way I'm going to help you. That's cold. This is serious. If you can't sing, that's a good thing for me. We're promising to her that we won't enter the competition. I won't enter the competition, so we're not Krenon's enemies. I won't lend you money. You like Safi, don't you? You want to help the girl you love, right? Then you have to do it yourself. If you don't have enough money, just earn it. By myself, I don't have a way to make money. Well then, I'll sing for you this time. How's about that? Okay, yeah, so we're gonna sing the song. We're gonna sing the song together to make the money to buy the panaceal or whatever. Oh, this is the song she was singing in the last chapter too. This is like her signature song. Song sucks. How am I... Wait, how is my rating so low? I nearly died. I thought I was hitting all those notes. How did I drop in the rating so much? Oh, were there doubles? Oh my god. Holy shit, how is anyone supposed to hit that? Just fucking mash every button on the controller, dude. How is anyone supposed to hit that? There goes my entire fucking rating, dude. That is insane. I wonder if we're gonna fail the song and have to do it again. Because there's no way we're making money with the sad face rating, right? Continue, yes. Alright. Alright, we're running it back. We are the guy playing the bongos. We're the faceless guy, and we follow around mainly a different girl who sings. But right now the different girl who sings has, like, a disease. She has a magical curse placed on her, and we need to make money with this other girl in order to buy the medicine to lift the curse. I'm getting better at that. You kind of roll the D-pad. I just have to be good enough at everything else that we can tank. We can tank missing all the notes on the hell part. I think we're probably going to be fine this time. I don't know why I was so bad last attempt. Ugh. Yeah, we got the best rating. We're good now. Cool. Now we can buy the Panaceal. Give me some Panaceal. We don't even have to buy it. She made us work for it and was then just like, nah, you've proven yourself. I thought you would say that, so I've already prepared it. Please go ahead. No, none of the men have eyes. Only girls have eyes in the world of Angelic Concert. I won't give it to you for free. 2,000 gold will do. It's a valuable item, but that's the fair price. I can't just stand by and watch Cowsy get ripped off. Yeah, that guy with the other guy was gonna charge us 10k. Plus, you want to buy Safi a dress, so you can't waste it. Thank you so much, Kreenon. Oh. Coconut probably ran all the way back to town and got her own Panaceal. I brought it to you. Panaceal. Oh, I just got some. Hilarious. I spent an hour drawing the magic circle, 3 hours chanting the space traveling spell, and then gone through all the trouble of going back home to get it. It's fine. If I got it, then it's all good. Besides, I got to see my sister and dad for the first time in a while. Yeah, it takes 3 hours to cast the teleportation spell. It's hardcore. You gotta memorize 3 hours of like chanting in Latin or something, probably. The return time didn't seem to be included. I asked my dad to fly me. His magic is of the Archmage level, so it would take me 3 hours to chant, only took 10 minutes. Oh, the spell's not actually 3 hours long, she's just bad. Great magician level. He's just a sloppy old man in his everyday life. Rather than that, why don't you hurry back to Safi? She might be panicking right now, saying she can't speak. Well, she wouldn't be saying that. She couldn't speak. Thank you so much, Kreenon and Coconut. I'll never forget today. Okay. Thus, having obtained the Panaceal drug, I returned to Safi and gave her some. After a while, Safi successfully regained her voice. When I told her about what had happened up until then, and how I had nearly lost my voice again? I don't know. Oh, she had nearly lost her voice again, maybe. By the way, who on earth was the old lady who gave me that apple? Why did she make Safi eat such a cursed apple? No matter how much I think about it, I can't find the answer. However, I had a vague feeling of unease that something terrible was gonna happen. Are we headed to the capital? Oh, first we gotta go to, Necta, or whatever this place is called. There's a little town in front of the capital. In order to take part in the singing contest being held in the royal capital, Safi and I were traveling, earning money by singing, and had come to the fragrant village of Nectar. Safi's words... Wait. Today is a day off. I decided to take it easy today, but... Yeah, she's making us do stuff on our day off or whatever. '11th stage. Angel Momona. I'm not really sure what they're talking about right now. I think she's lost. The village chief's place? We've met by chance before, so I thought that if I walked around the village, I'd meet him again. Way should we go? Over there or that way? These are our options. Our options are... Let's go over there, or I'll try going that way. Really specific. We'll try going over there. There's a fruit store. There are a lot of melons. The melons are expensive. I honestly wonder, 2,000 golda for a melon? That's how much I got charged for the panaceal. Usually it's around 100 golda. Looking closely, it seems that the other fruits are also expensive. Doesn't seem like a mistake, though. This melon is 2,000 golda. Yeah, tariffs are hitting the town of Nectar hard. As expected, it's cheaper because it's sold directly from the main store in the place of origin. To Krenon, this is cheap fruit. Did you come to this store without knowing about it? Maybe? This shop specializes in high-end fruits. A melon from here usually costs 3,000 golda. I often use it at home. My mother loved it. Their melon is different from others. We will not try the melon. Kowsy doesn't like melon. If you try the melon here, you'll definitely fall in love with it. They're just talking about melon. They're just talking about melon. It's just a plot device. There is no actual running count of currency. This is delicious. Not being able to eat something this delicious means that Cowsy has wasted half his life. Yeah, they're just talking about melon. Extended melon eating sequence. Do you know Momona, the legendary character from Nectar Village? Yes, it's an old story about how a young man from Nectar Village rescued an angel who had collapsed in the mountains and cared for him. In return, the angel planted the seed of Momona. I want to try the legendary Momona that appears in the story. I'm gonna like Google this. Is that a real thing? What is Momona? No, it's not. It's like a fake fruit they made up for this. It's been bugging me all day ever since it was the answer to that Sphinx question, and I had no idea what it was. According to what I heard from the village elders, the Momona tree is already old and can no longer produce fruit. I see, but if there's such thing as a legendary Momona tree, then I guess I should go see it. Yes, I can rely on you, Mr. Garrison. So we're gonna go look for the legendary tree, and then probably sing to bring it back to life, and then get some fruit from it. The place I was told about is around here. Is that the tree? It seems so. It's smaller than I thought, and it looks like it's dying. I guess I can't eat the legendary Momona after all. Such an old tree probably wouldn't bear any more fruit. Wish I could have eaten it. Please, Momona tree. One fruit. Just bear one fruit. I think I heard a voice just now. Momona's tree spirit. My dear young lady, I am the Momona tree spirit. The tree has started talking. Momona tree spirit, can't the tree bear any more fruit? Unfortunately, I am old and no longer capable of bearing fruit, and my life is coming to an end. We've never met before. This is my first time here. So maybe it's the tree spirit's energy? That's cruel to the wood spirits. I think that was probably a joke. If you really want to eat my fruit, let me hear your song. That way I'll be able to bear just one fruit at the end. Alright, cool. We're gonna do a song to revive the Momona. Well, probably we're not reviving the Momona tree. We're probably just gonna get one fruit out of it and then it's gonna die. That's my guess if I wrote this game. I think we've already done this song. It's really lame that they repeat songs. Like, I get that every song in the game they had to write, compose, and then hire an anime girl to sing. But, like, there should be more songs. Like, in my opinion, there are different routes, right? We can repeat songs across routes. Or like, you know, if you go left, you get, you know, song 1 and song 2. And if you go right, you also get song 1 and song 2 in those chapters. I think that's fine. So you could probably cut it down to just having to do, you know, if there are 14 chapters in a playthrough and 20 chapters in the game overall, you only have to do 14 songs still. I'm fine with that, but one playthrough making you play the same song multiple times, I think is kind of lame. Looks like a Mr. Saturn. Someone brought that up yesterday. Her hat is a creature called Fuka Fuka. A magical creature that lives on her head. Don't call him a hat, though. There was an entire chapter where she called Fuka Fuka a hat, and he got mad and ran off. Then we had to sing a song to get the Fuka Fuka to cheer up and come back to us. That power. I've been waiting for the day I could meet you again. Yeah. Literally, Safi is definitely Seraphy. The tree spirit knows us. Thank you. So here is my promise. I will give you my last fruit. My life. Ah. On the branch. There you go. The legendary Momona. It fell so suddenly, I was surprised. No, I can't read this shit. We're translating it. We're Google translating the whole game. So it's jank and bad, but it's at least giving us an idea of what's going on. Thank you, Wood Spirit. Though it does seem like there are multiple people in chat who can read it, which is impressive to me. Bunch of Japanese understanders lurking in my chat the whole time. Could it be that the tree has completely died? How do I translate it so fast? I am holding my phone up to the screen with the Google Translate app open and just pointing the camera at the screen and just reading what it says. That's all I'm doing. With the last of my strength, it gave me this fruit. No, I don't have a fancy setup at all. I've been holding my phone up at the screen for an hour and a half. Please don't hesitate to eat. Let's eat. We're just eating the spirit of the... Like, how about getting a little sentimental? Yeah, she doesn't care at all. After all, it's Momona that the wood nymph gave to me. I'm sure the wood nymph would be happy if I ate it properly. Literally, the tree spirit gave its life to give us this fruit, and she's just gonna snack on it. It's delicious. This is the first time I've ever had such a sweet and delicious Momona. No, I don't even have it propped up somehow. I've just been holding it up the whole time. My arm is kind of tired, to be honest with you. It was delicious. Thank you for the meal. What should I do with these seeds? Ah, I'll plant them right here. Okay, we're planting a tree, so there will be more, like, an enchanted Momona in the future. The seed is filled with the life of the tree spirit. I'm sure it will grow into a delicious Momona tree again. I do need a phone-holding intern, for sure. Let's come again when it grows into a beautiful tree. See you soon, Momona's wood spirit. I also have to keep touching the screen every like 15 seconds so it won't turn off. It's low-key been a pretty bad experience for me. A few years later, stories began to spread about the revival of the legendary Momona tree in the village of Nectar. The legendary Momona tree, planted by a new angel. Yeah, Safi is like an angel, Seraphy. I could probably turn that off somehow, yeah. but I haven't. Speaking of, I'm gonna step away for a sec. I'll be right back. We're going to the capital now, chapter 12. Allegedly, there are still 3 more chapters, but like we're at the capital now. This has to be it, right? Anyway, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. I realize that this actually can't be it. The last destination of our journey is the royal capital. We're definitely gonna have to, like, resolve the whole Angel situation. So, if we got there as planned, we'll arrive 3 days before the competition, so we should be able to see a bit of the royal capital. We finally arrived. So many windmills. And floating islands too, damn. This is the royal capital. If you go through this gate, you'll enter the castle town of the royal capital. It was really far away, but we finally arrived, and 3 days later, the singing competition will be held here. So many things have happened. It's quite moving. Really feels like the royal capital of the wind country. There's something written on the curtain at the gate. Welcome to Forlada, the country of greenery and wind. As expected of the royal capital. They're just impressed by the flying islands or whatever. This isn't insane, right? It's like the massive staircases. It is kind of insane. Would suck to have to go up to the castle every day. Or like if you forget something at the store. Parkour civilization ass city. Safi's gonna have to jump for the chicken or whatever happens. I don't know, I haven't seen it. I heard the king's first child has just been born, and it's a girl too. Looks like a bard is playing over there. Could it be that person? Oh my god, it's the guy from like chapter 2. Literally 3 hours ago was the last time we saw this dude. Ah, we met in Nord. I believe it was Safi and Kowsey. I see, you've finally come this far. You're gonna participate in the competition in 3 days. That is pretty bold. However, without that kind of spirit, you probably won't be able to win your to win the competition. So do your best. I will be cheering for you on that day. Gives me strength to hear you say that. Even though they're called bards, in this day and age when Fortell has taken root, they're already like outdated living fossils. Yeah, the Fortell is the instrument that Kowsey plays, the like robot bongos thing. It seemed to just be some kind of like crappy synthesizer. Or I guess probably magic. But I guess people don't play real instruments anymore because of the Fortell. When I hear the clear melody played by the bard, the sound of my Fortell, the Fortell just produces like garbage MIDI music. I like to think that that's actually in universe what it sounds like when we're doing the singing like sections and the rhythm parts. That like terrible quality MIDI instrument is just what everyone's actually hearing. Like, oh yeah, that was great. I still don't know the bard's name. Could you tell us? My name is not worth mentioning. Oh, his name is Ferlut. F-E-R-L-U-T. Ferlut. Or something else. I don't know. It keeps translating his name differently. It might also be Fail. Now it's just translating his name as Fail. That's pretty funny. And then Kokona showed up and beat him up. Krinon arrived here yesterday. It's not just Krinon, but other people who want to be musicians are gathering here in droves. Fail. Do you know me? Come to think of it, I remember you. From somewhere. Oh, Fail. What a character. Following the trend of male characters having no eyes. Big sister? Big sister? You're such an eyesore. You've been getting in my way so much up until now, but I need you to be quiet soon. Oh shit. They're sisters. That's what I should be saying, Lucia. We've received a notice from the Royal Magic Academy to detain you. I'm going to get Seraphi's powers and go back to my old self. The power of Seraphi? My former self? Who on earth are you? Oh shit, what happened to Kokona? Nah, she's got eyes. She can't be a guy. I have somewhere to go now, so I'll be off. Talking about how annoying it is that this town is a floating island. Actually, though, we then decided to stay at a hotel called Malakia Hotel. Malachia? Currently, most of the hotels in the royal capital are offering half-price accommodation to competition contestants, thanks to the Queen's arrangements. The hotel lobby was also where we registered to participate in the competition, but we were told that this is where we needed to register. What? This kills two birds with one stone, as you don't need to go all the way to the competition venue to register. Why is he talking about this? Who cares? The logistics of signing up for the competition. I never thought I'd be able to stay at half price. What should we do now? I'm saving up for just this occasion until before I set off on my journey. Cowsy was always short on money. I wondered what I spent my pocket money on so quickly that it disappeared. I heard that all the girls participating in the competition wear beautiful dresses, so I thought Safi would need one too. It has nothing to do with the outcome of the competition, but I don't want Safi to feel miserable. To be honest, I just want to see Safi in a dress, ha ha ha. Okay, dude. We've got 8,000 golda. Enter the store. She looks exactly the same. Oh, they're all so lovely. Which one will I get? The price is about 5,000 to 8,000 golda. I have enough money. Are we gonna get to choose which dress she gets? Are we Final Fantasy VIIing this? I feel like we're not getting to choose. Are we gonna actually get to see? Or is she just gonna look exactly the same? Okay, we do actually get to see. Yo, a Sub-Zero. It's going, we're getting there. They're just talking up how beautiful the dress is, even though it's kind of stupid looking. I'm not a fan, personally. 7,800 golda. If I buy this, I won't have much money left. The money was saved for this occasion, so if you like the dress, buy it. So she buying the dress now. It doesn't, like, change her sprite at all. She still is gonna walk around in the normal clothes. And they're here, and they're gonna say a bunch of shit.
るところね。あ、ここで。今のはどう？カウジーもそう思うか。そうね。周りの人の反応はいいと。ねえねえカウジー、やっぱりこういう時は。だ、気にしない気にしない。じゃ大分かってるって。じゃあ歌姫の休日。こうしてフラフラしね。ふかふか、もしかしてそうなの。こうして一人で。そうか。まあカウジーとの相性が悪いってだけかもしれない。ちょっとクリ何よ、じっと見。なんでもないなんでも。そんなことないか。ねえねえ、クリノは今。私は気晴らしにショッピングしに来たのよ。どうして？それはじゃあだいたいショッピングに来たって。ここは高級ブランドないよ。だから元手の本当にさ行く。このワンピ。サフィーはどっちが私に似合う？こっちの襟元。さあ次はどこに行く？このその前に私。何よその手。もう前が見えないよ。私箸より重いものを持ったことがないのに。それだ。仕方。今重かった。そうね。それじゃあやった。G、荷物はホテルにお願いね。私はもう少しサフィーと付き合ってから帰るわ。王妃様ご用達のパン屋のチェーン店よ。中でもこのフォルラータこのネージュっていうの美味しい。フェンリンゴパイもいい味してる。 クリルンってお菓子作りが得意なんだっけ？
Oh. Shit, yeah, I was muted, sorry. I forget, sorry, a while back, there were like a ton of sirens passing, and I kept having to mute and unmute. My bad, I was probably muted for like 5 minutes there or something. I was just complaining, don't worry about me. I was just complaining about how they're doing slice of life at the end of the game. Like they were just shopping, and now they're just at a bakery. You've missed essentially nothing in the plot. I was complaining that this game doesn't have the budget to actually show on screen what it says is happening. It's like the characters were talking, like, oh, I'm carrying heavy bags. These bags are so heavy. I've never carried anything so heavy. And they're just like standing there. Like they don't have a bag carrying image for that. Always wanted to ask, why does Krinon see me as such a rival? Because she's tsundere and we're in an anime. Also, at Stunod, I feel like we've already crossed that point. The eyes are already too big. This is like, hang on, I have to go find it now. Where's that thing? It's kind of giving like the how to draw anime book, like this. Or like fucking this. I don't know. It's kind of a style you don't see that much anymore. But like, honestly, it was a thing at the time. Like, this is another popular VN from around the same time. Those two things are like, American tries poorly to do anime. This is an actual popular VN from the time though, the third one. Like, they were just drawing their characters like this. Different dev completely. But it's just like, what the fuck? There's like the giant eyes thing I do not like. Those last ones or whatever? No, those last ones look terrible. I've always hated that. It's same dev, Planad, and the picture I grabbed is from Air, but same artist and everything. I absolutely despise that. The massive eyes. Yeah, they're just... Kowzy and I are just friends. They're doing that whole thing. Right now, rather than liking Kowzy or anything like that, I feel more that I want to sing together with him as a partner. So Krinon, let's do our best in the competition tomorrow. Like, it's... come on. Come up with a conflict that I have to sing to resolve, please. I'm sure. Maybe he just sits there and does nothing. Kowzy, please play a song. Are we gonna... No. They're just doing it in cutscene form. I only play the Fortell to resolve conflicts, Stunod. I'm not interested otherwise. I need 14 contrived scenarios where you have to sing the song and play the foretell in order to solve a problem.
今回出番がなかったから最後だけはと。まあそれはこっちに置いといて、さっきの歌い方が本番でもでき
I think she was breaking the fourth wall there and making a joke about how she hadn't appeared yet in this chapter. I came here to tell you that if you can sing like that in the real thing, you have a shot at winning.
それは甘いわね。さっなんだか
I mean, surely the guy is gonna, or Lucia or whatever, is gonna show up at some point, drop the lore, and then there's gonna be a final boss song. And the final boss can't just be winning the competition. Like, there has to be 2 more songs. Winning the competition and then defeating Lucia. My memory's a bit hazy. I wonder if I'm possessed by an evil spirit, says Kokona.
魔法店の店主で魔法学院の先生。
Oh. Kokona says that her sister is the owner of a magic store and a teacher at the Magic Academy.
じゃあコンクール頑張ってね。
Oh, there's a singing minigame. We haven't just been reading the whole time. We've only been reading like 90% of the time. There are rhythm game sections. That's why we're playing this. I wouldn't have put this in the list if it was just a pure VN. But, I was thinking... Like, that's another whole chapter. That was it. Chapters 12 and 13 both didn't have a song in them. It's weird. But for the most part, every chapter has a song in it. I was thinking the game was going to be like an hour and a half long, probably. And we were just gonna... Like, mostly I was interested in the rhythm game sections. But turns out there's way more VN to this than I thought there was, so we've just been sitting here reading for 4 hours. It's not that I dislike that necessarily, but it does suck when we're reading the terrible translation of it. And by we, I mean me. You guys can't even see the translation. So I feel like this hasn't worked out very well. But, they're just like saying, here's the city. At the center is Ventrenis Castle, home to the king and royal family floating in the air. Surrounding it are 8 aerial plateaus on which facilities such as a huge library and cathedral have been built. 8 floating plateaus kept afloat by the magical power of the immense wind. The huge floating island on which Ventrenis Castle sits seems to demonstrate its power as the royal capital of the country of wind. The Forlata Concert Hall is a concert hall facility that was recently built on one of the 8 aerial plateaus, plateau number 7. There are 2 halls, a large arena-style hall with 2,020 seats, and a small shoebox-style hall with 440 seats. Shoebox-style? It also consists of various shops, rehearsal rooms, restaurants, etc. The Forlata competition, held once a year in the royal capital, was currently being held in the main hall of the Forlata Concert Hall. For anyone aspiring to be a musician, receiving praise at this competition is a great honor, which is why so many aspiring musicians gather here. Then many people take to the open stage to sing and play instruments. As the program progressed, the final 6 groups made their way to the final stage. Among them were Kowsi, Safi, and Krenon. Last stage. Angelic concert. I guess there's gonna be like a final showdown with Lucia here then. Hey, we actually do get a sprite of her in the dress. I was thinking we weren't gonna get that. Thank you very much. The next performance will be Frel McNair. Frel McNair is going now. The song is Beyond the Rainbow. Until we're ready, please wait a moment. Wait, so did we already go? It's finally finished. I'm so tired. It didn't happen? What? They literally do the fucking concert off screen? What? This is literally a like this is this is meant to be a rhythm game, and they've been building up that performance the whole time. Literally hitting us with like fucking Tenacious D, the best song in the world. But this is not that song. This is just a game about that song. Yes, it was my first time singing in front of so many people, so I was nervous, but I don't think I made any mistakes. I think it went well for me too. Well, we'll see what happens. She's nervous. We get a different Krenon sprite as well. Cool. If you get nervous over something like that, you'll never become a top musician. But your singing and playing were really good. I guess we'll just have to take your word for that. However, as long as I'm here, you guys won't win. I'll close the competition with my song and give you the highest praise, so look forward to it. What? Well, everyone, it looks like the musicians are all ready. It looks like the next person is starting. Raoul McNair. Oh, the announcement stopped midway. What happened? The person standing on the stage. Kokona? Oh no, she's like possessed or something. She is possessed by an evil spirit. Yeah, she's singing an evil song. The customers are saying, "My head hurts." Wah. Someone help me. Yeah, Coconut is singing an evil song. She's probably possessed by Lucia. We're gonna have to sing to stop the evil song again like earlier. This song feels like my head is gonna explode. Even someone as ignorant as magic as me can feel the power of evil magic. If it were Safi's song, I'm sure it could negate this song. But Kowzi? I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, I'll sing. Alright, perfect. Is this also gonna happen off screen? That's funny. It's so funny to see humans writhing in pain, says Lucia. Seraphy, perhaps she's trying to fight back with a song. That's interesting. It is interesting. I wonder how far you'll go. I'm looking forward to seeing if she can compete with Shimobe. With what? Maybe that's the name of the evil song. Alright, sick. Rhythm game section. This is new. This is a new one. All the songs in this game kind of sound the same, but I'm pretty sure this is a new one. It's Myself and Yourself. Storm Night. Oh, is there a delay? I don't think there's that much of a delay on my end. The capture card might be doing something. I can try to reset it if there's a delay. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Just like put the controller down on the desk and then like piano it or whatever. It's definitely possible physically. It sounded like it's half a beat off. That might be my capture card. It might have, if it's been like that the whole time, that could have been my capture card. I don't think it was that wrong, but I don't know. A lot of the notes were playing off, but that's because I was pressing them off. Like, I think the delay between when I was pressing the button and when the notes were playing, I don't think that was... Look, I don't think there was a delay there. I think that if it sounded like the notes were playing at the wrong time, that was because I was pressing the buttons at the wrong time. And it did sound like the notes were playing at the wrong time. Second delay between a button press and the notes. A second delay? That's fucked up. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that at all. There's apparently just been audio delay all stream then. No matter how much I sing, it gets drowned out. The evil power is too strong. Well, hopefully I just deactivated and reactivated the capture card. Hopefully that'll fix it. We've really pretty much never had an audio delay issue before, so I hope that didn't... I hope we haven't been having a problem with that. Sing more. Looked alright to you. Krenon is gonna help us. Are they gonna sing together? Is there gonna be two songs in one stage? Me and my song. I'll sing too. If you say you can't hold back, I'll support you too. I'm counting on you, Krenon. Okay, one more time. Run it back, same song. Here we go, Cowsy, Krenon. Oh shit, anime? Or is this just a song? It's just another song. That was all they animated. And it's just the same song. Myself, yourself. It's gonna be the same one, right? It's just the same fucking song. Why? It is a duet now. I'll remind you, we did put the game on hard mode. So this is as, you know, active and involved as it gets. I like the animation, so they're like synced up. You can see the green pixels around them though. They didn't do the alpha channel correctly. The bongo guy's name is Cowsy. Well, I have to go back to their initial sides. When I was digging through the files for this game, I did also find the files that control these animations. There's like a text file that just has a giant list of animations and when they play. For each song. Auto-advancing. To save Kokona. To protect everyone. For Cowsy and Krenon who helped me. I put my feelings into my singing voice. Did she grow angel wings? Did that happen? From the bottom of my heart, let these feelings be conveyed. Well, we've basically known this for a while now that she's like an angel. Her real name is Seraphy. Thanks, Safi. I'm fine. Seems to have worked out somehow. You both did a great job, thank you. Of course, I'm the one in charge of playing, after all. Krenon hasn't even sang yet. There are no wings. I guess it's just an optical illusion. The patrons of the concert are normal now. They're back to normal. Hey, those kids, their song saved us. I saw it. It was like an angel. Your song was awesome. Krenon says she lost. If Krenon hadn't sang with me, I wouldn't have made it. Well, in the end, you'll need my help. Please sing it again. Please don't sing it again. Let us hear your voices again. Encore, guys. Everyone wants you to sing it again, Safi. What should I do? Of course, Cowsy, let's sing it again. Got it. Please. Good luck. Literally, yeah. Let's see it one more time. We're going straight to Apollo Justice here with the amount of times you have to see this song get sung. In response to everyone's encore, I, Safi Sweeney, am here. And Krenon Rivali? I don't know how they want me to say it. And the performance will be brought to you by Cowsy Stofert. It's myself and yourself. It's a rival, but with an E. It's a rival, but with an E at the end. It's like rival. Is this credits? Yep, there's credits. GG. What happened to Lucia? We didn't even really see if Lucia possessed. I'm assuming that Lucia possessed Kokona with evil magic, but Kokona didn't say that at the end. She was just like, She was just like, oh, I let my guard down. That's what she said after we finished singing Myself and Yourself twice. So that's unresolved. We'll have to see the sequel. Let's see. Is there like a VNDB page for this or something? There is. Let's see. Yo, what the hell? These are the devs who made PS1 Uno. That's crazy. I think. It's a little unclear. Actually, it's not. It looks like... So the developer is listed as Kuroneko-san Team and Success. Success are the ones who made PS1 Uno. Kuroneko-san... Success did a lot. Kuroneko-san Team looks like they primarily made this game and like other VNs, so... I think they were probably the primary developers of this. Same setting as Little Witch Parfait, which is one of their other games. Interesting. The player's motive is to collect the debt in 12 months in various ways, such as putting cauldron-made potions to the shop counters. The hell? Is this like a... Is that like a Reseteer prequel? What? I'm learning a lot right now. But anyway, this dev Kuroneko-san Team did Angelic Concert. They made Angelic Serenade. Which is probably the sequel to this. Oh, there's more. There's a post-credits scene teasing Thanos. Thus, our long journey came to a safe end. Although the competition turned into quite a commotion, the judging still ended without any problems, and in the end we were awarded the great honor of winning first place. Coconut caused panic by singing an evil song, but it turns out she was being controlled by some evil force and escaped unscathed. I don't really understand, but it seems that the country and the Royal Magic Academy were well aware of the incident. After that, we won the competition and joined the ranks of musicians. Hey Kowsy, what town are we going to next? If I could, I'd like to leave this country and go to another one, like Florelmos. A land of water. I hear it's just as wonderful as Forlata. I'd like to go there too. Well then it's settled. Let's go. Sequel hook. Adventures in Florelmos are next. Yes, we, including Krenon, formed a new unit of 3. We set off on an adventure to a new country. I want to study harder, gain more experience, and become a first-class musician who lives up to the name. There you go. Final results screen. Oh, I get to enter my name? There we are at the top. I would love to save my clear data, assuming that's what this is. see. Yeah, the sequel is Angelic Serenade. Though, interestingly, Angelic Serenade looks like it is not a sequel to this. Like, it is the sequel to this, but it appears to not be a direct sequel. Like, they did not make the Boys Go to Florelmos game. They made a completely unconnected sequel. There's an unconnected third one as well. So that's interesting. I guess we can make our own fan game about their adventures in Florelmos. So here we go. They did add some stuff to the menu, but it's too like light colored, so it's having a hard time translating it. Contest, free play, album, ranking, option, bonus, bonus, Bell 3. What is Bell 3? Angelic Concert, the novel? Oh. Novel, okay. I'm not reading all this shit. This like actual like sound novel format. I ain't reading all this shit. Can hold R to fast forward, maybe? No, that just gets rid of. I'm not reading all that. But it is interesting that it's here. It's only novel 3, though. Right? Not 1, unless it is 1. That looks like a 3 to me. I'm curious what contest means. I don't think this was here before. You can do 4 letters. It's just gonna be like a free play mode of some kind. Although there is a different free play mode, so I don't know what contest means. Unless it's like you play 3 songs in a row. Maybe. But yeah, it looks like there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 songs in the game. Technically 10 if you count the 2 versions of myself and yourself, but I don't count that. There are 9 songs. And maybe there were I don't know, were there route exclusive songs? Do you think if I went the other way? Because there were a few times where it branched pretty hard, where we would have gotten totally different chapters. Do you think that there would have been... The game has 13 songs, apparently. So to get all the songs, I would have to do the other routes. No. No, I will not be doing a replay. That's a lot to even mash through to get to the other routes, honestly. I would have to I should have made a save at the fork. That's what I should have done. Like, that's what a pro VN player does. So we can just load and immediately do the different options. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna skip this song. And that song. And that song. Okay, that'll do. That was game 49. That was Angelic Concert. Beaten in a little over 4 hours. No sewer level. A lot of text was skipped, but also we pretty much got the whole plot, so it was fine. So how was that? I feel like the rhythm game sections did not really ramp up in difficulty. Like, the difficulty of the first song was pretty much just the difficulty of every song. Like, it never really got harder, aside from the one song that I failed because it had that crazy staircase thing where you just have to mash every button on the controller. Like, aside from that, really the entire game was, it just didn't get that hard. Like, very rarely did they ever have you do a chord where it was a button and then an arrow that was not in the same direction as the button, right? Like, if it was A, it would usually be A plus down. They never had you do anything too crazy as far as, like, being able to read and, you know, maybe, like, I feel like it's genuinely not a terrible system. I feel like it would be kind of fun if you had to get good at, like, using your two thumbs independently to, like, hit the arrows while also hitting the buttons. Like, maybe that would be fun, but they didn't really do that. So the rhythm gaming was a little disappointing to me. Just because it never got that hard. The notes were never even really particularly dense. Like, there was never more than, like, one note per second. It was just, like, not... So none of the songs were that good. All the songs kind of sounded exactly the same as well, which I was disappointed by. Like, the cheapo MIDI thing is just whatever. It's neither here nor there. That the Foretell sounds like that. But, you know, every song kind of was the same, like, mid-tempo ballad, and it was just like, whatever. Kind of lame. I also think that the VN sections were a little bit low budgety. Like, how do I put this? Like, they would just describe what's happening in the text, and they wouldn't have art for the vast majority of it. Like, not a lot of character sprites, not a lot of, like, full screen art thingies. It was just kind of like, you know... Like, it was mostly just telling you that things are happening and not showing it, which is disappointing to me. Like, I get it. You know, visual novels, they're kind of mostly all like this, you know? It was a very low budget genre, I feel like. I say was, I don't know how many are still being made, but I sort of associate VNs with, like, Windows XP era. That's like peak VN. I'm not sure if we're in peak VN anymore. But at least back then, like, I feel like they were pretty much all kind of low budget. Like, there are a billion VNs out there, and they're all kind of like this, where they just don't have the art budget. But it's still disappointing to me, you know? Like, this is a visual medium. Ultimately, it is a visual novel, not... Like, if I wanted to read something where it just said stuff was happening and didn't show it, I would read a book. You know, take advantage of the fact that you've got a screen. You've got 480p color display to put whatever you want on there. You know, take advantage of that a little bit better. Also... I did expect this to be shorter and have less text. Not a great experience unless you speak Japanese. I thought this would be a little bit better on the I don't speak Japanese, we're just gonna fart our way through this type of scale, but I don't know, we did it, but it was not a very good experience. I probably wouldn't do that if I knew it was gonna be 4 hours long. I probably just wouldn't have put it on the list. But overall, I think I'm still gonna give it like a 3. I did not have fun. It's not like I had no fun or anything. The story is very simple, like kind of anime fantasy fare, where, you know, we're dropped into a vaguely Europe-inspired fantasy world, and you go on a little adventure. It was pretty typical in that way, but I still thought it was decently fun. I don't think I recommend it though, until we finish the English translation patch. I gotta go slide into SG's DMs later. The only guy I know who knows how to speak Japanese. I'm sure I can convince him to translate all of this shit for me. I'm sure he'd love to do that for a game he's never heard of before.